Turn Oreo off for a bit. Hello, you. Welcome to Geekism. How are we all doing? Spellslinger Witch, Spooky Pack, yay! I know, we're going to be talking about that. Carly, Karma, hi. How's it going? We'll just let everyone show up. I'm hoping it's announced it to people that we're coming. You know, the notification thing's a little funky on YouTube, unfortunately. But it should be okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to quickly do is just click a button here. And do that, and then do this. It's bear with me just 1 sec. Sorry. Hey Jonty, hey Steve, how's it going? I'll be with you all in just 1 second. Okay, cool. Oh, here we go. Everyone's turning up now. That's good to see. Hi, David. Hi, Gukon. Hi, Beaker. Hi, Trigster. Hi, James. Hi, Inadequate Chris. How's it going? Hi, Galaxy Guy. And Jaywell. Hi, welcome all of you. So, hello from Holland. Hi, Kevin. Welcome to Britain through Livestream form. I just got a notification on mobile. I've been refreshing the PC page for 5 minutes. Hello. Good stuff. Hi, Ashley. How's it going? Good evening to yourself as well. Okay, cool. Knock that down there. And I don't want to see myself, so I'm going to knock you back. As I hadn't had the tweet. There you go. Just tweeted now. I'll put a thing in Discord as well. Oops, as soon as it opens up. Just to make sure all our regulars are here at least. Here we go. Is Johnson doing a stream tonight? Yes. Just tag everyone in it. There we go. Okay. I'm in streamer mode. There we go. Spooky time, brother. Mr. Malova. Right, okay. My favourite website is in maintenance, so I thought I'll stop out here for a second. Okay, cool. Glad to be of assistance there. So this is what Geekism look like. Hi, Geekism Livestream. Oh, hi, Devil's Den. Welcome. Yes, this is what I look like, unfortunately. Hey there, Miss Lacey May. How's it going? So, here is the options originally. First of all, before we get talking about DLC, because I do want to cover that in quite a big way, and I'd like to know what you think about it as well. Hi, Razios. Welcome from the Netherlands. And Autumn Weaves, evening. So, yeah, I do want to talk about the DLC in a big way, but obviously I'm not just going to sit here in the corner of a screen while we watch this world go round while we talk about it, okay? So can I have my vote? Yeah, you're welcome to it. How's Oreo's eye? How's Oreo? He's good. Yeah, I think it all seems okay. Yeah, he's got to go back in a week or two just to really sign him off, but yeah, it looks like his eye's okay. And Xander's doing great as well. Opinion on cereal? Yeah, I'm okay with cereal. Yeah, I'm okay with cereal. Forgot it was Tuesday. I had to run upstairs. Hi, Paul. Welcome. So, yes, I do want to go over the DLC and have a good talk about that. Welcome to Admiral. Welcome, sub aboard. Sub aboard? Welcome aboard, new sub. Yeah, so I want to talk about that. But obviously, we're going to be building... Corey Foster as well. Welcome. I want to be talking about that. Oh, my God. I can't get my words out. Right. Let's start again. I'm going to ignore chat just for 1 second. I'm not looking at you. Listen, look at... Right here. Right here. All right, we're going to be talking about DLC. I really want to talk about that quite a bit, actually, and I want to talk to you about it as well. I want to hear what you people think. You people? What do you mean, you people? But I can't just sit here in the corner of my screen with the world going round, so I want to talk whilst we're playing something. Now, I know we've been working on the Wild Mouse, and it's nearly finished. We just need to do the station. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the Wild Mouse tonight. Instead, I would like to try and build a little something that we can move over into Pinewood Hills. I don't want to show you Pinewood Hills tonight because there's a video going out in a couple of days of stuff that's already been built, and you'll see it all before the video, and you won't want to watch the video, and it's all useless. So we're going to go into an empty park and build a little something that we can go into Pinewood Hills, okay? And while we're building that, we're going to have a big old chat about Planet Coaster DLC. Right, so here we go. Play Sandbox, and let's go into Grassland. Why not? Cool. There's been an announcement today about a large DLC spooky pack coming on Monday. Beaker, that is exactly right. Spoopy stuffs. Spoopy stuffs. Massive order shreddies at the minute. Get them out quick because shreddies are not great once they've been go a bit soggy. There's not some cereals hold up as sogginess. Nesquik holds up as a soggy cereal, but yeah, shreddies is not one of them. All right, okay. So what I'd like to build today, I love Pinewood. Thank you, Vitus. I love it as well. I feel like I kind of want to sort of focus on it for a little while, if that's okay with the rest of you. Just while we're getting all cool stuff sorted there. Eric Anderson, welcome for the sub. Thank you very much for that. Right, so what I'd like to build, I'm going to put some floor down just so we can really see what's going on. Roof pieces, actually. Flat roofs. Let's do the nice castle roof flat. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Because this is most likely going to be on this sort of floor. So I'm going to make a bit of space here. Okay, so what I'd like to do is start working on a set of... I came on time-ish. Yeah, good, Elliot, welcome. Trying to work on a set of vehicles that we can use for the park, and that's going to include all sorts from... trucks, regular cars for the car park, but also smaller vehicles as well, like food carts and stuff as well. So we're going to start today. Sorry, chat's getting a bit weird. I know we're here for the stream, but come on, brother. How's Xander? Otherwise, they're both fantastic. I think Xander's going to probably pop in a minute because I'm going to have to hold on to him for a few minutes while she runs a bath and things like that. So yeah, you'll probably get to say hello. If the DLC is out on Monday, does that mean a Monday stream instead of Tuesday? Yes, George. Hopefully it does. Oh hi, who's this? It's not a baby. Well, it is a baby. It's a different type of baby. Is he bothering? No, oh, thank you. Here he is. Look, I've just been given this thing. Hi, Ario. There you go. Look, everyone gets to see you now. You're a bit dark down there, aren't you? Never mind. There we go. Did you swap the ride out? Did you swap the road over driving on the left? Yes, Steve, I did. Oh, what an idiot, by the way. Thank you. Absolutely crazy. I can't believe I did that. Okay, so we'll come out of this building now. So yeah, I want to start working on some vehicles, and I want to start with a popcorn machine because I've got a rough idea in my head how I would like a popcorn machine to look and how I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm struggling a little bit on some of the pieces. Will you be putting the vehicles on the workshop? Yeah, probably, yeah. There's some great ones on the workshop already, to be honest, that you could just go and use. I know Uthris has got a cool set of vehicles. Rubel's done some stuff. Rudy's done some stuff as well. But I personally don't want to use other people's stuff. Not that I don't think it's good enough. It's probably better than what I can do. But I feel that if people are coming to watch my videos, they don't want to see me sitting there and clicking other people, and putting other people's stuff down. So I want to build my own stuff. And also, hell, I just enjoy building the stuff. All right. So I'm going to get started with a wooden post. I do not want to add it to the building. I'm going to drop it down there, like that. Do you know what? This second building's going to get in the way. We'll get rid of that. It's okay. We'll just imagine that it's on concrete. There we go. So Oreo's here. If you don't know, Oreo is our chocolate point Siamese. He's got a poorly eye, although it's not too bad now. Actually, he's just a little bit sorry for himself. Though. Look at the states of him. He's really dark. Sorry. Hold on. Let me put the lamp on. Oh, you okay? Yeah, he's hanging out. There we go. Everyone can see you now, kiddo. Say hello. Yeah, look at this. Look at this face. Good stuff. Thought Oreo was a teddy until he yawned. Yeah, he doesn't move much. He's not a mover. Oopsie daisy. Right, we're 10 minutes in and we've not done anything. So let's just get this down. Okay. So I got a rough idea of what the spooky DLC will be. It's because they've told us, actually, a rough idea of what it's going to be. In fact, let me bring the post up from the forums because they don't actually tell you everything, but they give you a pretty good idea of what we're getting. So let's have a look. News and updates. I get better feels from making something myself over workshop stuff. Exactly. Yeah, exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah. Let's have a look. Spooky Pack DLC coming soon. I'm going to put it over here. Okay, so the pack comes with Spooky Pack for you to get creative with. It's going to have 2 new powered track rides. It's going to have a spooky themed wall set, which I hope includes roofs as well, and both static and animated attachments. So I'm thinking like windows, lights, lamps, things like that. Special effects, shop fronts, path extras, that's benches and bins, doors and windows, fences, triggerable coaster doors, themed custom signs and facility signs, and themed hats for your Planko avatars because we all need more of them. And we also get a new entertainer, King Ghoster, which I will put money on being a King Coaster with just like a skin over the top, like a cloak hanging over him. The Hoax is a free-spinning haunted house ride with tight track that twists and turns through each corner. So that's basically, I've got a feeling, going to be an Omnimover or similar. And the Huntsman is Planet Coaster's first ever motion platform ride. Who the hell knows what that's going to be? In addition to the concept pack, we're also releasing a 3rd ride, the In Descent, which is a free coaster that's launching on the same day as well. It's going to be priced at $7.99 UK, $10.99 US, €10.99 Euro. And they're going to be giving away a couple of codes on their live streams. I'm probably going to be giving away a code on a live stream next Monday as well. So, first of all, I can't wait. Gonna buy it. Obviously, no problem at all with it. Can't wait for it. Really want to try and yeah, YouTube. Sorry, doesn't like links. Sorry about that. I can put it in the chat though. Hold on. I can put the link. I have the power. Let's have a look. Planet Coaster forums. Sorry, I should have been more prepared really for this sort of stuff. Here you go. If you would like to read the official forum post, it is here. There you go. It's just gone into the chat now. Welcome, Eric Doer, for subscribing. Sorry I missed you before. Oh, where's that building just gone that we had? There it is, and some trees as well. No, I just want you. There we go. Okay, there we go. I was going to struggle then. So yeah, I can't wait for it personally. I think £8 or $11. It's not bad. Okay, so maybe it's a little expensive compared to the price of the game. It's like a quarter of the price of the game. So it's pricey. But I'm in the boat where I have a I don't want to say like it's going to sound really ridiculous, but I have relatively decent disposable income. I enjoy playing video games, so I buy video games when I want to play them. The game has been out for a year now, so the fact that we're still getting any free content, really, personally, I think is good. So yeah, my beef actually isn't with the expansion pack, with the DLC, which I think probably a lot of people might have thought was. I'm just going to put our little archer down here for scale because he's a good old size. But it isn't. No, I'm more than happy with it. The problem I'm having is people on the forums and on the Reddit post and things like that who are being really, I don't want to say entitled because that's probably taking a little bit away from them because their concerns are valid, but really quite like vitriolic about the idea of a paid DLC or a larger paid DLC other than just sort of the little things we had that came the car thing we had. Small? Are you small? Oh no, that's small. Wow, small is big. Wow, these are much bigger than I thought they were going to be. Wow. Okay, that one's probably okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're pretty big as well. Yeah, it's going to have to be you. Okay, that's cool. We can use you. So yeah, that's my problem with it, really. Have you ever heard of Indiana Jones Adventure at Disneyland? I hope one day Frontier add that ride system from that along with Omnimovers. I haven't. No, I don't. That one doesn't ring a bell. I've never been out. Disneyland, that's California, isn't it? So I've only been to Disney World. Pizza time, Paul. Right, don't use me as an excuse, pal. I don't blame you, but don't use me as an excuse. Okay, let's have a look. We want to get the scale right on this. I also need to start having a look at what they look like as well. Oops, no, didn't want to do that at all. Images. Right, yeah, that's the sort of thing we're looking for. Okay, cool, we can build that. Oh, let's get some daytime light on here. Corey, to duplicate, you have to be within a building, which is why I've put this little post underground here. So once you're in a building, you can select stuff. You can press Control and D. That will duplicate it for you. Or you can press Control and X, and that will duplicate it, but put it straight onto the widget thing here. So yeah, but you have to be within a building. If you just want, if I came out of this building here and just put a random scenery piece down, I could still duplicate it, but what couldn't I do? Oh, I couldn't select more than a couple of pieces and duplicate it. That's what I couldn't do. But here, so we're in a build. That's why I always put these little weird posts down. That's what they're for. Nice to see Oreo putting an appearance in again. I know, man. It shows up when he likes. Hey guys, going to watch while I play some Depth. Hi, Katsuo, welcome. Yeah, but yeah, with the DLC that people are kicking off, and the argument seems to be that the base game is still unfinished. You know, the idea that they're still missing a lot of things that should be in the game now, such as like, I don't know, weather, I guess. I don't want to be in I want to be in scenery, weather, and you know, loads of features. The paths are a bit funky, which I guess they are. And all this, but the way I see it is that there was never a roadmap for this game, and they never said there would be 8 themes when you buy the game in the first place, and they never said that you know, you know, everything would be included for free from then on. They did say a few things that they maybe shouldn't have, that probably damaged themselves, which are like one of the big ones that I always found weird was when they said Simulation Evolved. I always felt that Simulation Evolved was kind of a weird term, because it wasn't really. You know, the simulation wasn't particularly evolved. There's a window, isn't there? Is that what I'm looking for? No. Maybe it must be that one that I was thinking of. There's some really nice pieces here that I've not used for anything yet. Oh, that would be great for a fence, wouldn't it? Look at that. And there's that one. That's a bit too big. Let me just check the Back to the Future lot. Yeah, it must be the Knight Rider one then. I knew there was like a square window. It must be that one. I thought it was a little bigger than that, but that's actually okay. We can't colour it, but I'll go with it. I really just want the window bit. Yeah. So with a lot of the okay, with a lot of the complaints seem to be that the base game's unfinished and all this, but like it's okay. So the base game's unfinished. Unfortunately, it's been out a year. The game has been here a year now. If you're still posting on Reddit, you're still frequenting the forums, like you kind of need to let it go. If the game wasn't what you wanted it to be, then sorry. I have got hundreds of hours in this game. That's not made a square at all, has it? Hundreds of hours in this game, and I have more than got my money's worth, and I will happily spend a tenner or whatever on some DLC, because I treat this game like a big box of Lego. So I just want more pieces of Lego, and if they give me more pieces of Lego, then I am more than happy to keep throwing money at the screen. Now I understand that some people probably a little bit disheartened when they came here looking for a really sort of in-depth theme park simulator, and huge advancements from other games. And like I say, Frontier haven't really helped themselves, because there isn't really, Whoa, hey Live Geekism, hey Commando Santa. I'm going to do a quick plug here for Commando Santa. If you aren't following him, you need to be. He is an absolutely stunning creator in this game. So yeah, go and click. I'll stop talking for 30 seconds. Go and click Commando Santa, click subscribe, come back. Everyone, please just do that for me now. If you're not already following him, I'm sure some of you most definitely will be, because he really creates some great stuff. Him and Rubble Trilliums have a really awesome park that they're building on together called Jubilee Gardens. They also have their own ones as well. Buffalo Valley is really, really nice, and a big inspiration for me building Pinewood. I can't remember the fucking thing I've called it. Pinewood Valley. Sorry for swearing. Yeah. So go and do the old follow. I want this to. Oops, I want this to be red. Okay. So yeah. So I it's unfortunate. If you're not happy with it, it's a shame. But it's you kind of need to just be okay with it. The game's been out a year. If it wasn't your thing, never mind. Go and move on to something else. I hope Jurassic World's going to have more of a, simulator. So yeah, I'm more than happy to go for it. But yeah, that's all I think about that really. There you go. Look at all these new subs. You get in. Honestly, his stuff is great. Just do me a favor though. Don't watch his videos and then realize that I'm rubbish. Because that's what's going to happen next. Is that they'll go and watch your videos and be like, oh my god, why are we even bothered about geekism? Yeah, there we go. It's so annoying that these aren't square. It's really frustrating. We'll make it work, but yeah, it's really quite annoying that these aren't square. So we want the one there, and then we're going to turn you around. I apologise in advance if you do not have the DLC and you were thinking that you would like to make this. Peter West, don't worry about that. What did you say, Pete? Is he actually commando, or does he just go commando? Slightly scared to even ask that question. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question, where the commando bit comes from. But you know what? I'm going to have a lot of fun finding out. Right, so we'll put you down. We need to drag all of these out a little. So somebody asked before, sorry, what we're doing with the other park. We will get back there at some point. I'm just really having a lot of fun building in this one at the moment. So, well, not this one, but building for this park that we're building for. Let's switch you around. Bring you in. There we go to there. All right, good. And then you're going to have to go up a bit because we need like an open window here, don't we? How are we doing height-wise? I think we're going to be okay. It's probably going to be a little tall, but yeah, it should be okay. I think.
We've seen a night today.
Hello. Oh, we're going in the bath.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bath time for the little man. I thought we was going to come and say hi. Here he is. There we go. That sounded wrong. Yeah, it's all good. Hey, Andy Pandy, look at all these people come to see you. Not even bothered at all, are you? What are you looking at? Are you looking at the Millennium Falcon? Oh, you're going to love that when you're older. Oh, how cool is that, by the way, that I get to share things like Star Wars for the first time. Oh, nice little burp. Thanks for that. Yeah? Okay. Guys, say goodnight, everyone. Bye, everybody.
Go on, kiddo.
He'll be asleep, but this is before when I come out of here. That's why I said you bring him in to say a quick hello. How cute's that? Right, okay, where was I? Anyway, what can I fit here? What piece is gonna? Oops. What piece is gonna fit in here? To kind of cap these off. We have a metre wide one. Is that? Oh, metre wide might do it actually. He's gorgeous. Oh, thank you very much. He's a little cutie pie, isn't he? Takes after his dad. What can I say? Oof! Look at this. It might just fit. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's try that. So we're going to go there. We're going to go there. Oops. No. I need to do that. Does he speak Planko? He speaks better Planko than he speaks English at the moment. I'll give him that. And then switch it around. Oh, this thing is a bit funky. Yeah, so personally, I can say I have no real problem with the DLC. Looking forward to it. I think all these people who are really moaning that the game is broken, I don't know, 6 months ago I'd have listened to you, but the game's been out a year. If you're not into it, you're not into it. It's fine. Do you know what I mean? It's just like it's not your thing. I personally don't think this game is broken. I think it's the most unbroken game I've ever played. Oh no, that's a lie. It's got issues, but I obviously enjoyed the game enough that the issues are something I can deal with. You know. Okay, there's our old box. And we need something to cap this off with. What have we got that's small enough? There you go. That's probably my biggest issue with the game. The stuff's massive. Playing some Planko, setting up for the DLC. Yeah, see, the problem is I don't think I'm going to actually use the DLC as a spooky DLC. I just want some more bits to play with. And, you know, like fences and stuff like that. That's what I'm looking forward to. Some nice, like, gothic archways and stuff. They'll be quite useful, I think. But, yeah, I don't actually think I'm going to build it. I might just do, like, a one-off build or something just to have a look at the stuff. Maybe. Right, come on. Small piece that can fit here. No. There we go. Small piece that can fill that in. I don't think we've got any signs that will do it. I think all the signs are going to be too big. Even like the smallest sign is like that one. Yeah. When you said Melly and Falcon, did you need the new Lego? I wish the new Lego one. That's like $5,000. No, it's just the regular. Actually, it's the Force Awakens one. It's on a shelf there. So he was just checking that out. Oops, push that back there. I also have, it's all Force Awakens stuff I have actually. Force Awakens X-Wing, Pose X-Wing is here. And, oh man, right up, hold on, I'm going to have to stand on my chair. Oh god, this is going to go horribly wrong. I also have the, oh yeah, look, it's fell off. It has absolutely just fell to bits. Let me just, huh? I'm trying to show him Lego, and it's just all collapsed. There's a little bit of Lego fell off, but oh god, there we go. I have the TIE Fighter as well. No wonder the Empire lost, eh? This is the build quality of their stuff. So, do you know what? I'm not going to try and put that back up now. I'll put that back up at the end. Oh, there's the bit that fell off, look. Right, that was ridiculous. Let me sit back down. Right, and that one was 130 crowns drooling over it. Yeah, it's nice. No, there's one that's like 500 odd. How do you make a ticket booth and parking lots? You just kind of make them, Papalolly. They're stuff. You just put stuff down and make it look like what it's meant to look like. Oh man, everything's huge. We just need. It's gonna be wooden brackets, isn't it? It's always wooden brackets. That's fine though. Let's get in here. All decorations. Yeah, here they'll be down here somewhere. Yeah, it's going to be one of these little bad boys, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. It's one of the smallest pieces in the game, and it's bigger than that guy's head. Woofed. Okay, let's swing you around to there. What about the little ornate window that would fit in there? I've got a feeling it's too big. We're working on such a small scale here. That one is the smallest window. Yeah, it's just it's a shy too big. Shame that actually, because it's actually quite smart. There's one smaller. That one. Yeah. Again, it's just a bit too big. I think it's going to have to be that wooden bracket, but that's okay. Brackets are fine. It's just thought there might be something else. Let's do a bit of a lighter red and swing it in. Was it this one, or is there a smaller one? Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Let's bring you around there. That's good. And bring it in, because really this would have been made out of metal, to be honest. But it's going to have to be wood, because there just aren't the metal pieces that we need. How far in have we gone there? Just a shy. There we go. Let's turn that in. I use that tiny window for everything. Yeah, it's really useful, because you can turn it round and colour it, and it colours quite nicely. And you can, you can just use it for all sorts, can't you? What's happened there? Oh yeah, we've got the window on this one, so we need to cover you up. Oh. There we go. There we go. So that should now look like a 4-box thing with a window open. There we go. Let's duplicate you, bring it down. Oh, you need to fill the gap in a little more. There we go. Let's have a look. Everyone around. Oh, and the same as that one as well. We're just a little over on those two, weren't we? That's okay though. There we go. 4K for the collector's edition Millennium Falcon. Yeah, that's there's one in between that's like 500 quid. I'm sure. Like it's about double the size of that one, but it's still manageable. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Please look to new ride. There's no new stuff yet. It comes out Monday. Sorry, the video was saying that we were going to talk about the announcement. It comes out on Monday. So anyway, I'd like to. I know you've probably already replied in the chat, but because I was waffling, I didn't see it. I would like to. Is this Dickaboo? No, it's going to be a popcorn stand, a popcorn cart, and then we'll probably repurpose it for a few other different types of cart. But no, it's going to be popcorn cart, and we'll probably do a balloon one as well. Even though we have a Looney Balloons in the game, I think we'd like to do something for that. So yeah, I'd like to know what you think about the thingy. I'd really be interested if there's anyone in the chat who isn't a fan of it, because I've got a feeling that most of you will be. Because if you're following me a year into the game's launch, you're probably interested in the decorating side of the game. Do you know what I mean? That's the way I see it. And I worry that maybe I'm in a bubble of decoration, so to speak. We just need to get rid of this Z fighting. It's nasty. There we go. So yeah, I'd like to. Will there be a Discord app? Yeah, there might be, Mick. If the kid goes down, well, the kid. You know what I mean. What can we put here? Oh, I just had an idea. What about that icing stuff? That always makes nice detailing, doesn't it? It's called icing, isn't it? Is it in building? It's in building. That's why. Hello, John T. Hi, Matt Smith. Welcome. This is the kind of creativity I love in the game, using the tiniest, oddest pieces to make something look so realistic. Never would have dreamed to use those pieces on their sides or rotated. Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse. We need to get rid of this Z fighting as well, because it's going to bother. Is it actually the pieces themselves that are Z fighting with each other? I think it is. Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. I've got an idea for popcorn as well. We'll come back to that. Yeah, let's have a look. These are all going to be huge. Huge they are. Oh, what about that one? That might be quite cute. Yeah. That's the one we always use for stuff. We could sort of build our own thing, but these are all little big, really. I was thinking about that one as well. It was so annoying that one's in symmetrical. If it was, it would be brilliant. Please take new rides. Sorry, Vittorio, I'm not too sure what you're on about. I've only had the game 6 weeks, and not even so I still don't have an issue with the DLC. When Pinewood Hills is going to be getting a coaster, what type of coaster are you planning? First coaster, we're going to be sort of building it as time goes on. So the first coaster has been a classic Woody. Yeah, solid Woody coaster to start off with. I think it's going to be that one. That's okay though. I quite like that. Let's do a nice sort of gold colour. Bring it up. Bring it out. Should we go right up with it, like there? Yeah, that could look cool. Have another look what these look like. I mean, they do have a bit of detail around the top of them. Not quite as detailed as this, but they definitely do have a bit of detail around the top of them. You could use a market cart for the fairy tale theme, and then put balloon carts with the pop cart. Yeah, I did think about using the carts, but again, they're just a bit too big. So I felt like we were going to have to kind of build one. And I was flicking through some scenery the other day, as you do, and I saw these window pieces, and I was like, oh, we could build a popcorn cart. So that is what we're doing today. I don't like them sticking up. I feel like they should probably stick down. Can we do this? Yeah, world axis, that's what we want. World axis is very useful, by the way. If you ever get in a weird axis like that, try world axis. As long as you're building pretty straight on, you're usually okay. There we go. Let's just fix these a little, because it looks like we're a little wider than we are long, and that's fine. Like this one, yeah, this one's now hidden in a little. We could do all sorts with these. We could make pretzels. In fact, we could probably make pretty cool large pretzels with these. That could be a thing. I didn't even think of that. I mean, these kind of look like them already, don't they? Oh, they look like... Okay, they look like... I'm not going to say what they look like. What you're making, Tom? We're making a popcorn cart. Why a popcorn cart? Why not? What's a motion simulator? It's usually where, like, it's a screen. You move around to a screen. Maybe use the cloth awning to go over the... I tell you now, it's going to be too big. Anything that's in the game that kind of does what we want it to do here, it's going to be too big. Look, I'll show you. The cloth awning, here we go. Cloth awning, let's use that one. Boom. Twice the size of what we want it to be. It's ridiculous. It's crazy how big the stuff is in this game sometimes. But that is I'm kind of okay with. These look a little bit like cock and balls. I'll say it. Look, I know we're all thinking it. We're all thinking it. There we go. A dangly bits cut. Yeah, they need to go back the other way. They don't look... It's weird because they don't look so bad the other way, do they? Let's have them like that. There we go. Yeah, alright. Well, I'll just quickly do this. Probably quicker than trying to drag them all around, because that sent the angle of a lot of them way off, didn't it? There we go. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? And we can have, see what we'll do. Icing a little wider than we are long yet, aren't we? Just. That's quite a nice one. Again, too big. Never mind. Where's that cute little one? There we go. Let's have you. I was going to maybe something like this. That's cute. I like that. Yeah, we'll have that on the front and back, not on the sides though. I'm trying to select you. No. There we go. We should figure out middles of stuff a bit better, but alas, it does not. Yeah, that looks good. That a tiny little bit of fighting, but I'm going to be okay with that, I think. Yeah, when you actually put them down. Yeah, I'm alright with that. I'm not sure about these top ones. If we can think of something else, let me just have another look at signs. Pretty sure all the signs are going to be too big. There's no... All this stuff's a little bit too big. Where are we? Shop decorations. Oh no, it's its own thing, isn't it? Signs. All signs. So we've got... I mean, these things are all huge. Even the small versions of stuff is pretty big. Yeah, it's definitely. Like I said before, I was chatting about it on Discord with people that it's one of the hardest things. Oh, that's a shame. It's on both sides. I was going to say if that was blank on the other side, it'd be much more useful. It's one of the hardest things is to get a bit of a scale going. What UK theme parks have you been to? That's a good question. I've been to Drayton Manor. I've been to Camelot when it was still a thing. I've been to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Alton Towers. I've been to Lightwater Valley. I've been to a few other little ones I can't really think of off the top of my head. Hopefully going to be doing Thorpe Park this year. Never done Thorpe Park, so I'm looking forward to that. We can't colour you, that's a shame. You would have been quite nice coloured in. So you are the right width. What do you look like at night? You're lit up on both sides, which is no good. What about the oval art pieces? Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. I always forget about the art pieces. I've got a feeling they might be a little big. Yeah, they're still pretty big. Although we could use them for some detailing around the top, kind of like we did on the thingy, the circus tent. You know, we could do something like that, but have them so that they actually work properly. You know. So yeah, let's have a look at that. Use relative axis because it's slightly off. There we go. Yeah, that's quite cool. Are we making a wagon of some kind? Hi, Uthris. Yeah, we're doing a popcorn stand. This is this should be right up your street. Little random thing that doesn't actually work in the game. We're going to be taking it over to Pinewood Hills once it's done. I know you are, but if you're not, sub to Uthris, you really should be as well. Another fantastic Planet Coaster YouTuber. We're getting them all in here tonight. Uthris, we had Commando Santa pop by before. That's what we're asking. Since you guys recommend it, people go to Legoland. Yeah, apparently Legoland's like great. I've never done it, but yeah, apparently it's awesome. For some reason, the whole thing is a little off. So let's try and very subtly line it up properly, and then we'll worry about the yellow poking through underneath. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Wait. We're just going to have a look over here as well while we're there. How the hell have we ended up here? What on earth? Whee! Uthers, while you're here, I want to know. I haven't actually spoke to you on... I'm going to get rid of them. I don't quite like those. I haven't actually spoke to you yet properly on Discord. What do you think of the spooky DLC? Or the idea of a spooky DLC? The idea of a large DLC pack? What do you think about that, pal? I'd like to know. I'm interested. You deserve more subscribers. Thank you. They're coming. They're getting there. This time last year I had 300, so you know people are making their way over to us, which is great. Okay, there we go. That's a nice little bit of design at the top now. Happy with that. Well done, Autumn Weaves. Thank you. Good idea. I'm going to Efteling. Oh, I'd love to go to Efteling. It looks amazing. It really does. What does everything think of the spooky DLC? We've been chatting about it, and for the most part, everyone here seems okay with it. I think perhaps we might be in a bit of a bubble. That's my worry, is that we're in a bit of a we like detailing bubble. You know, that's my only concern. I tell you what we do need to do. We need to make these a nice colour. I've just realised that they're a weird shade of green when we start with them, aren't they? I always forget. There we go. Make them more of a goldy colour. That's better. Oi, okay, so I think that's about right, size and shape-wise. Now, I'm pretty sure there is a candy that we can use to make some popcorn. Thank you very much. I haven't got this thingy open. DW Wilkin, thank you very much. Can't give much, but encourage you to keep at it. Planet Coaster for all. Thank you so much. It's very appreciated. Every penny we get on the stream goes straight back into supporting the channel and keeping my kid in clean bottles. So there's this one. I think it's probably going to be this one. We can change the colour of this one to be popcorny. Let's just have a look if there's else other ones. They're massive. I think it's gonna be those ones. Yeah, they don't really look popcorny, do they? They're not bubbly enough. Oh, there is already a pretzel. We were just saying about pretzels before. It's massive, but there is already a pretzel. There's these ones. You can't change those, can you? No. Although I saw them. Oh, I saw the most amazing thing that used these. They made one of those like find your own gems boxes. Oh, let me just quickly show you. Oh man, it was so good. I can't remember where I saw it. I think it was No Name Landia. But they got it off somebody else. So they got these like this, and it was one of those, where you get like fill up your bag of gems for like a £5. They often have them in this country at least. They often have them at caves and stuff. You can go in the gift shop on the way out. Oh, look at that! How good's that? I mean, obviously they developed it little, but they made these. Yeah, find the gems. I may end up robbing it. It was such a good idea. I'm so sorry I can't remember who it was. Anyway, is it spooky though? Sorry, what are we talking about? Notification is set up a bit wrong. Why has it just come through? Unfortunately, there's nothing I can set up. YouTube just sends it out. We already have spooky stuff in the game. It's eliminated, but the stuff's there. Yeah, we have bits. Yeah. Oopsie daisy, sorry for knocking the mic. Uthris, did you reply? I prefer my DLC to include functional aspects over decoration pieces. If the pack is large enough, I'm all for it. Yeah, I kind of agree. I think maybe something like DLC, more like cities do it. You can have loads of like people can make new looking buildings, but functionality comes in DLC. That kind of makes sense. You could use it for a pick and mix chair as well, but no, these were like little bags of like the sand with little gemstones in. The kids have to rummage through and find the gems they want. But yeah, we're going to make this into popcorn. So, what colour is popcorn? What colour is popcorn? That's telling me how to colour popcorn. I don't want to colour popcorn. I want the colour of popcorn. It's like, because I'm sorry, I'm really colourblind, by the way. I really struggle with colours if you don't know. Notification says you'll work on Wild Mouse Coaster. Oh, yeah, sorry, I changed it. That's my fault. I changed it. Probably didn't have enough time to pick it up. Sorry, but we will get back to the Wild Mouse Coaster. But I've got a hankering for some popcorn tonight. Like a whitish yellow. Yeah, whitish yellow. Depends on flavour. This is just going to be standard, nasty, salty popcorn. So there's yellow. So whitish yellow, like up here. Like there, yeah. Whether it's sweet or salted or something else. Yeah, just standard. We're just doing standard old popcorn. So there we go. So now we're going to be able to put that in. You can tell me if the colour's wrong on that. Oh, these windows are really quite dark. I was hoping they wouldn't be. Like, you can't really see what the hell's going on in there, can you? Would it be better without the windows? After all that, would it actually be better without the windows? No, it looks open, doesn't it? Oh, we've got a hex code. Awesome, wicked. I'm going to rob it. Stop talking so I can copy that. Thank you. There we go. Let's chuck that in. Yeah, I wasn't far off. A little bit more orangey. Yeah, that looks great. That looks good. Thank you. There's a few hex codes. I've took the first one. Thank you, though. What on earth is happening here? I want the window. Oh my god! I don't know what's happened there. I want the windows in just because I've got them and I can use them. It's kept the colour, hasn't it? Has it? There we go. Okay. Where did you get the windows? They are part of the Knight Rider DLC. Yeah, the windows come with Knight Rider DLC. Yeah, I'm not worried about them sticking at the bottom yet because we're going to be sorting that in a minute. So they would sit a little lower at the front. that. And then higher up towards the back where it's a bit more full. Until it was really high up, so right at the back there, up against the glass almost. There we go, and now it's full of popcorn. You've got to come right down here to see it, but it is actually full of popcorn. I love hex codes because I think because I struggle with picking colours. Like I find hex codes and I save them. I have lists of hex codes, and yeah, I'm a big old hex code fan myself. Now, what I do want to do actually is duplicate one of these and pop it down over here, because we're going to have a look at making some like tubs as well. So the first thing I thought of with these, they're actually not an awful size, but they're not a great colour. I suppose the other option would be to make them. Let's have a look. Art shapes. Let's turn these filters off a second. Yeah, this is promising. So that one. Ooh, okay, let's figure this out. So we're going to want one there. Oops. Size-wise, we want this to. I mean, this is gonna be a big tub of popcorn. This, I tell you what, this is going to be a big tub of popcorn. What's the new ride? It's like an Omni Mover, I think. Yeah. Good evening, folks. Bit late, but oh well. Oh, hi, Chris. So glad you can make it, pal. Yeah, the new ride that's coming free is a type of coaster, steel something. As you can probably tell, I'm really up on my coasters. This is going to be some big ass popcorn. So white, and I really hope. Oh no, you're not lined up, are you? That's a shame. Really kind of hoping that they would line up a bit nicer than that. Let's try there and make them red. Okay, and then take you and you and knock it in a bit. This may not work. This isn't going to work. Okay, we'll come back to that. It's American sized, yeah. You could maybe use billboards when you make preps and so on. Yeah. Oh, what? Just like to cover that up there? Yeah, we could do actually. I don't know how big is the smallest billboard? It's the meter one, isn't it? There. I see. That's not. Oh, that's not a awful size actually. I mean, the problem is with the 1 meter one is it looks like a TV screen, you know, because it's got that. It has that. I mean, we could do that and make a small screen that says popcorn in there. Is that what we're going to do? Yeah, that's what we're going to do, isn't it? Wow, okay. Oh man, so we're using billboards and DLC in this. This is going to be like workshop. This is not going to be good for workshop at all. All right, let's put you down there. Let's T page today's day. And are we on T? Yeah, there we go. Bring it up there a little so we can roughly get the size. Print screen that bad boy. Okay, so give me a second. I'm going to try and make it so that this is capturing my screen so I can bring in Photoshop. Okay, so add display capture. Is it? Okay. Okay, bear with me. Hopefully everything should pop back onto the screen. There we go. And now if I delete you, yes. Now if I bring something in, hey, there we go. Oh, is that as easy as that was? I always thought that was really difficult to do. Okay, so let's open Photoshop. And we'll have a little mess with this. Okay. Oops. Let it load up. And it's okay that it's lit up as well. Which one is? It's that one, I think. I've got it already saved as a size for billboards. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's let's get Steam open so I can get the screenshot. Bear with me, I can't see chat for a minute while all this is happening, so please excuse me a moment. New screenshot library. Oh, you shouldn't really be looking at this. There's going to be secrets here you shouldn't see. Show on disk. There we go. I've got all these Planet Coaster cards. I've kept them all. I don't know why, but one day, all these were made for thumbnails and stuff. One of these days, I'm going to do something with these. There we go. All right, let me just close all that off, so you can stop looking at secrets. Stop looking at secrets. You can go as well. Okay, cool. It's only stuff that's coming this week, that's all. So now what we can do is we can increase this to be roughly the size of the screen, because that gives us a rough idea as to how big to make the text on here. All right. So we'll come back in and we'll go like this, and we'll type popcorn. Like so. We'll make it a bit bigger just so we can see. And then we need to find a font. So I'm thinking like a proper sort of, old-timey style font. Something like that, but not as wide would be good. Or something like that could work maybe. We need something that's quite squished as well, because it's not the biggest space. Like you. No, you're a bit boring. Let's have a look. Okay, so poplar. Oh yeah, what about that? Wow. I worry that's going to be unreadable from the distance we're doing it, and also you really want to spend a bit of time breaking that up and colouring it, because it shouldn't really be one. Yeah, I mean it could work. It could work. Let's carry on down. That's called rosewood something, isn't it? So we got to rosewood. Let's keep having a little look. See if anything jumps out. I haven't got loads of fonts on this PC. Most of the stuff is done on the other one. Yeah, behind the scenes. Yeah, look at that. Doing history homework. Good. What sort of history? Pinewood Hills fonts shouldn't be too many choices, only a few across all the signs. That's true, actually, yeah. But saying that, this thing would just be bought. This wouldn't be built. This structure that we're building wouldn't be made by Pinewood Hills. They would just buy a popcorn stand, you know. Saying that, you are right. Asking me what the hell the fonts are, though, off the top of my head, I think Damien is the poplar bit. That actually doesn't work too bad. It's not ideal though, is it? Howdy, love the videos. Hi Keith, welcome. Yeah, nothing's really jumping out. I might have to go find a font. Jeez, we're going to get nothing done in this episode. Right, okay. Let's find a nice free font we can use. Let's have a look. Cranston New Edition, sorry if I'm a bit late. I can't figure out how to select a whole item and move it. Please tell me how. Lisa, hi, thank you. What you need to do is it needs to be inside a building. If it's not inside a building, you can't really select much and copy it over. What I would recommend is heading to my top 10 building tips video, and I explain all this in there. It's a bit tricky, but we cover it. Oh, that's nice. Is that free? Yes, it's open source. Lovely. That one? Yeah, look at that. Install. What's it called? FHA. Right. I think Photoshop just has them straight in now. Font 47. Oh, actually, Font 47 is not too bad because it looks a bit. Somebody suggested that, didn't they? It's a bit Art Deco-y. What was it called? FHA. Don't tell me I've got to restart. No, there it is. Okay, that I think is really good, but I think it's it might be a little long. So tell you what, let's go like this. Right. Let's go like that, and then we can go for. Oops. Okay, and then we'll go for another font. Oops. That says fresh. There we go. Vintage Fair by Jeremy Dixon on the it's suggesting fonts. Wow. Okay. That one looks really good as well. Yeah, I think we'll keep this one. Hey, Mr. Sparrow. Hey, Peter. Welcome. Let's make you. What's there's a YouTuber. It's not Fresh Popcorn, was it? What's the YouTuber called? That's something popcorn. It could be almost like a nod to him. He does some Planet Coaster stuff. Very good. And brush scripts bit. Yeah, do you know what? Brush scripts. Everyone uses brush scripts. Let's use brush scripts. There we go. And then we can have fresh popcorn. I'll just knock you up a bit. Fresh. Oh, do you know what? Sometimes you look at words for so long and they just don't look like words. It's weird, isn't it? That's definitely one of them. So we'll make you a nice, make you the goldy colour, a little bit lighter, a bit more yellow in you, I think. There we go. I've just been to see Mother, and now Xander crying in the background is giving me the fear. Oh, sorry, can you hear him? I'm really sorry. I'm just going to double check it's okay, and then I'll shut the door, I think. Because I hate if you still all hear him in the thingy. Hold on one sec. Oh, sorry about that. He's okay. His mum's with him. He's just been a bit grumpy, I think. Sometimes they are, aren't they? He sounds gorgeous. He sounds like a little shite. Fresh buttered. I think that is a good thing to do. Yeah. Make you a little smaller. And maybe actually take the angle off completely. Still on very slightly, isn't it? There we go. Fresh buttered popcorn. Okay, so let's line all this up. Yeah, go on. There we go. So they're lined up to the middle. Then we'll line them up to the middle that way as well. No, not you. We want to put you. Oh. We'll just judge it. Okay, so we're going to say it's there, and then we're going to take the colour from you and make a solid colour. Oh, did we not have you? It's here, isn't it? Sorry. There we go. Oh, that's a weird colour. We want you to be a lot redder than that. There we go. Are we on a RGB? See if we can make you a lot redder. There we go. It wasn't changing before. There we go. Lovely jubbly. And then we'll get rid of you and you. Okay, so let's say that this is probably going to be a little bit of a thingy up and down. How the fresh buttered a bit off centre. Why? That's interesting. We don't mind hearing him really. I know, but it's not. I just want it's just if he's screech, I can't hear what the microphone sounds like. So does he not want a bath? He's had the bath. He's chilling out with a bottle, but he's just being a bit of a grumpy boy, I guess. Henry Phillips, what's that screaming? Yeah, sorry, it's a 6 week old baby who's being a little shite. Right, okay. I think, I mean, we're just going to have to try it. So let's file, save as a JPEG, and we'll just drop it into Frontier. Planet Coaster, user media, there's nothing there you haven't seen already. Oh yeah, there is a couple of things you haven't seen there already. Never mind. Pinewood Hills Popcorn 1. So the good thing about this is you can update the folder with it in the game. So we'll find this now. But if you change it and resave it with the same file name, it won't work. So we're gonna have to save it as Popcorn 1, Popcorn 2, Popcorn 3 until we find one that works. So if we just update this now and go to here, we should have Popcorn 1 in. And apart from it being upside down and way off colour, I think we're okay. So let's swing it around. Oops, wrong way. And there. Okay, so I think actually it's just the screen itself needs to move up very slightly. Unfortunately, it won't stay on the screen while we do so, which is a bit annoying. So we're going to have to do a little bit of trial and error. Let's try there. I'd say it's pretty good. So now I can't remember what we had to do about getting it to be a little bit more vibrant, because it's really not vibrant. It's actually quite washed out, isn't it? So let's go back to here a sec. It was something to do with how it's saved, but yeah, colour could be a bit darker. So let's make you a bit darker, and let's make fresh buttered a bit brighter. There we go. This is Europa Park this year, and it gave me some brilliant Planko ideas. They have monorail stations on top of restaurants. They really know how to use all the space they have. That's cool. Yeah, monorails going through restaurants. I know Disney's got a monorail that goes into one of the metropolitan hotel things and stuff, which I always think is quite funky. Right, so let's just refresh you and go for Popcorn 2. There we go. Oops, no. Popcorn 2. Okay. There we go. Fresh buttered popcorn. Love it. Are we sticking out? We're sticking out just. Are we centered? We are. That's annoying. Okay, let's... Oh, we're sticking out here as well, are we? Ooh, okay. So the whole thing needs to get a little bit bigger. That's fine. That is fine. We can just select what we need and drag it out ever so slightly. I'll do the same with this side. And drag it out ever so slightly. And we'll do a little bit of tweaking with all this sort of stuff later on as well, so that everything's not clipping around like there. That really shouldn't be seen there, should it? There we go. Oi, I know what's happening. Yeah, the whole thing needs to be tweaked. It really does, but that's fine. We can tweak away to our heart's content. There we go. Back soon. Off to buy wine, much needed. Well done. Wouldn't know why they wouldn't use RGB. Yeah, it's not. No, it's not CMYK. No, it is RGB, but it's something even more specific than that. Something to do with some type of profile or something. I don't know. It's a little bit beyond me, if I'm honest. Yeah, a little bit beyond me. So this time, look, it's letting me. It won't let me move it. I know it will let me move it. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Look there. Look, sometimes it goes off. It's annoying. Very annoying. Okay. So I'll just drop you in so you're not in the way. Okay, so that should be roughly right. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty much spot on. More than good enough. We'll duplicate you again. Swing you around. See, it can stay on while you move it. I didn't think it could. But when you copy it, it does. But if I place this now and then... Wow, that's weird. If I place this now, delete that. If I move it now, it turns itself off. Very strange. Most definitely a bug. Buggy, buggy, bug. And let's delete you, so we can hopefully put you straight in. Let's come up here so we can rotate you properly. Contemporary, that's it, yeah, contemporary. I knew one of them had it. Oh, it sounds like he's either decided to chill out or worn himself out. It's one way or the other. He's dozing off. There we go. We now have hot buttered popcorn. Happy with that? Good stuff. All right, and we've got the popcorn inside, even though you can't really see it. We know it's there, and it looks good if you zoom in. Okay, it's details, baby. Would love to sleep at a theme park overnight. Too expensive. Yeah, they are dear. They are dear. The contemporary hotel, it's not too expensive if you book ahead. Thorpe Park is like 40 quid a night. Yeah, they're not. Some of them aren't too bad. I know. Alton Towers is pretty dear for what it was. Yeah, I remember that being pretty expensive, really, for the money. So you are the whole thing now. Let's just move old Archer boy. It's all just ever so slightly high now, to be honest. So we're going to have to drag the whole thing down just a tad to there. And okay, so for the most part, then the wheels are going to have to come and go on, and they're going to have to go on this way. So they're all right. So they can't really go anywhere else other than there. Where's the Weirdos chat this week? Mr. Malova, I don't know, actually. It's been pretty tame, hasn't it? Pretty tame indeed. There we go. So you can shuffle out a little. You can shuffle out a little so the right bit's in the wood. There we go. Like that. And then you and you. And you and you can be duplicated and brought down to where you need to be, which is, yeah, better there. And then you two carry on coming down because you have to go to the ground now. All right, and then, oops, no, all of you. Oh, it's going to get tricky to start selecting stuff now. Yeah. And we're going to move the wheels out so we're done with them. They've got a big surface area to click on. They have. There we go. We want, no, we don't want the popcorn. Start again. You, and you are going to be duplicated down to, you got to be 18, I believe. What's that for? Sorry, I'm missing this now. Oh, Fright Nights. Yeah, you might have to be. Maybe you could use ACs as the base. AC as in air conditioning units? I don't know. Okay, yep. And then some brackets to fill these bits in. These are just going to be like filling in gaps. Windows decorations. Use one of the bigger ones. Hopefully we can crack them out in one bit. Not quite. That's fine though. We can just do that. Get a bit of Z fighting. Colour wise, I want to keep the red, but maybe go a little bit lighter with it. Not quite orange, but actually let's just do like brilliant red. Yeah, that looks sound. John T, what do I think of the DWP? The Department of Work and Pensions? Is that what you're asking me? I'm guessing it's a different acronym that I don't know. I can't imagine somebody's asking me what I think of the Department of Work and Pensions, so I'll hold on. They recommend 15 plus. I've never done a scare fest, you know. I've done a couple of those like scary going through the building type things. Like there was one at Blackpool called Passage de Terror or something horrific. That That was pretty nuts. And there was a really cool thing at Alton Terrace for a little while called Nemesis Subterra that disappeared shortly after. I can only assume somebody got smacked or something on it. We'll put that there, and we'll knock that. We'll knock you in a little. See if we can select it. It's going to be that one there. Whoops. Yeah, it's going to be you, isn't it? Oft. Good stuff. There we go. Tuck you in past the Z fighting frames. There we go. All right, cool. So the whole thing can go in to there. We'll turn the screens back on once we're done. Have you considered maybe pulling a campsite for Pinewood Hills, as smaller parks don't tend to have hotels, etc.? Yeah, actually, we are going to do a campsite. I've actually put in the sign already for where the campsite's going to be. It's going to be right over the back of the park, and the whole sort of story behind the park is that it's going to be a bit of a fight for the land. You know, it's going to be it's a beautiful pine forest. It's going to have a campsite and a nature walk through the pine forest, and every time they build something, they have to kind of decide whether or not they're going to be developing or not, and moving into the area. Yeah, I've been punched working Friday nights. I heard a story that like you get paid a bit extra if you get punched, so people would try and wind people up. How true that is, I don't know, but it kind of makes sense. Have I got these the wrong way around, or are they? No, they're equal. I've been thinking, and I often see hot butter popcorn rather than fresh buttered popcorn. Oh, hot buttered, fresh buttered popcorn. I think I like fresh. I don't know why though. Right, we're nearly there. We are nearly there. The last thing they have, from what I can tell, is like a cart where they sort of dispense it. Really, oh, they have a little bit of a machine inside where the actual popcorn comes out from as well. So we need something. Makes me giggle every time I mention Pinewood. Yeah, it's right by you, isn't it? One of the 4 scare mazes was based on the backstory of SAA. Oh, yeah, this year they were. Is it going to be Wicker Man, is it? I'm back. Welcome back, Peter. What sort of wine did you get? There is a Western piece that may well work for this. Yeah, you. Oh, yeah, you're good size. Okay. You pretty much look exactly like what they look like as well. That's kind of weird. So this sits up here. And it's where the actual popcorn comes from. You can't even see the fact that it's in there, but we know, don't we? We know it's in there, don't we, kiddies? Right, so the last thing it has, definitely not called Wicker Man. Yeah, it is. Merlot, lovely. Usually not a drinker in the week, but we're on countdown to a week's holiday. Oh, lovely. Where are you going? Smaller components to work with. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Some smaller bits would be nice. Last thing we need is some handles. What about that? What's it called? Monsters. They have like a little bracket where they sort out. I've got a feeling you're too. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, okay. Like where they actually put the popcorn together, basically, where they put it into a tub. It should be about there. I want a little bit more of the detail than that. Let's put you like that. Yeah, okay. And then the last thing we need is, because actually they don't normally have handles, just looking at this here. They normally have a table on the other side as well for no particular reason. Let's just delete you. Let's just have the one there. They have one on this side, even though there's not really any need for it. but it's okay. We can add one in. I guess it's for people to like add butter or something. I don't know. I don't know. There we go. I want to move you and you up a bit. Oh, I can't. Alright. Leave that as it is. It's fine. There's enough of a gap. So the last thing is, yeah, I want a handle here for actually walking along with the massive thing. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a nice piece, isn't it? Oh, that's kind of doing what we got the art pieces doing there, but I'm not going to change it over because I don't want this to just be the DLC machine. But that's nice, isn't it? There's these cool little lanterns as well. I don't know what the hell you meant to do with that. Right, let's just figure out. I'm not thinking for this, but that is an interesting piece, isn't it? Handle. I think just the wooden beams coming out will be too much, so let's have a look at these littler pieces here, like something like that. Just a little handle, just enough. Oh, it's such a shame. It'd be nice if. Oh. Yes, you, but switched around. Yeah, there we go. Bring it up there. Bring it out to. Suck it in a bit. Okay, we can sort this. It's all right. Let's take you into there. Let's give you a nice wood colour. Red. You don't colour red very well. I tell you what, then let's not make you red. Oh, I've missed loads of chat here. No, the DWP, like you said, with you working with people in care, I was wondering if you had an opinion on them and the world of PIP, currently going through an appeal process and fed up. Oh, yeah, don't talk to me about PIP. It's a horrible state of affairs. I feel so sorry for anyone having to try and claim it. Although I don't really want to talk too much about it on here if you don't mind. But feel free to give me a shout on Discord or something. We can chat about it. But yeah, it's PIP is unfair charging is a funky system that's very, very broken. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of you, and I'm gonna put in. Do you hear the noise that made? I don't know if you heard that. It was a proper laugh. Should be an easier way to select stuff. There we go. Drop you in, drop you back. Not quite right there. There. I don't like those black. Let's try making them like a yellowy colour. Adding a bit of colour to them. Okay, and then finally, we can do these one at a time. Turn them on. And I would say we're done. Let's get rid of you. Let's have a look. St. Paul's closest to me. The Alton Tower is always closest to me growing up. That's why we went there so much. I used to live in Vienna where they have the Prater, not a theme park as such, but free entry and good fun. I've never heard of it. Closest to me is Pinewood Hills, not as good as it sounds. It doesn't sound as good as Pinewood Hills. Where's my mouse? There it is. Still not quite done. There's one more thing I want to try and add, and I always forget where it is. I think it's in shops and facilities. We did this on the... Oh, you want a grid? Right. Put you down. Try this. Okay, you're stuck to the grid now, aren't you? So everything else is going to have to move. Brilliant. I wanted a member of staff to be with it, which is doable, I think. Unless are we stuck with those behind her? Let me just come to paths. I think they have to have. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's what we want to do. How bright are the TVs at night? They're bright, but they're not ridiculous. It just looks like it looks like a little screen with a bulb behind it. Really, it's not too bad. In fact, the whole thing needs a light in it because it would be warming, wouldn't it? It would have. It would have a light in it because it would be, yeah, they would have like a warming light, like a bulb inside. That is the smallest one. One of these is maybe a bit dimmer. That's better. That's more like the thing I was thinking. Yeah, there. That's it. There we go. So we can actually see, and they're being more. I mean, oh, it even pops at the top a little. I'll tell you what. Let's knock it down so it doesn't quite pop at the top, and it can be a little bit of extra detail up there, like a little bit of a vent or something. There we go. There we go. Good. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do all them in a second, apart from I don't want you selected. So we're going to see if we can hide this underneath here. Almost. Let's have a look. I mean, it's not. It's pretty good. Like I just not like completely seen. Like I understand that it's going to be there, but it's a way of basically getting a member of staff to stand with it. The problem is then we're going to have to come up with a way of hiding the other side. I suppose if we did, no, see all of these are going to start chopping into her, aren't they? Let's just get it daytime again. Sorry. What about the oriental lamp? That gives off a warm orangey glow. Oh, yeah, it does actually. Let's have a look. The only problem is she's going to just stand there basically saying no popcorn. No popcorn. No, no. But I think it looks good that she's there. No popcorn. No, no. So this side, what you would have to do is basically like hide it with a tree or something, you know, a really big tree. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it isn't worth the detail. It's a shame because I think it would look good, but I can't really think of a way of hiding them. Maybe in the park when we actually put it somewhere nearer to a thing, we could do something with it. A bin, yeah, a bin could probably work. I don't know if we can actually carry bins right over them though, because they still want to snap, don't they? Yeah. Even with like control and stuff, yeah. Use some rocks. There we go. Is there a reason you're making her sound Hispanic? No, not really. Yeah, well, there is actually. I was doing the woman from Family Guy. No, you buy. No, you know, the cleaning lady. That's what I was doing. No popcorn. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So I think in the park we'll add that in. You could get a box with a trash can in it. Yeah. No popcorn, like Consuela, that's it. Yeah, that's the one I was doing, yeah. Disguise the plants with a tree in it. I do think that's probably the best option. But I don't want to... The problem is, when I put this into the park, like, we'll have trees. And then we'll... I suppose, yeah, we can do... We'll have trees in the park, and we'll fit this to a tree. So, for now, I'm actually going to leave it. I'm actually gonna leave it like that because the tree will depend. It'll depend on where it ends up being fitted into the park, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. On then. So we'll just turn all these on, have another good look at it, and then to be honest with you, that took us an hour and a half to build. That's okay though. I think we've done all right there. That's a cool little thing we built, I think. I still think it needs a little bit more detail, especially here around the top. So we're going to put some more art pieces on. I'm just going to see how thick they are. Well, actually, not art pieces. What about that window? Where is it? The little windows. It's just so thick. Or large. So originally I was going to try and use something like these to build this, and just have it not so you just couldn't see into it, you know. Scale wise is about right, isn't it? But I just like the fact that you can actually see the popcorn in there. All right. I think the flat ones are going to be because they're quite thick, aren't they? Are they not? Oh, they're not quite as bad as I thought, actually. Do that and lift everything up around it. Nah. Would be good if Planet Coaster let you place people. Yeah, I mean you can do what you could do, like security and janitors and all them. You can make those stand still, but with this, I don't think any of those really fit. Like a janitor maybe with his brush, you could do. You know, 2 weeks until Frontier Expo. I cannot wait. Can't wait. Placing people would be nice. I think John T's done it a few times during Let's Build by cheesing the system. Yeah, like I say, this way, or what you can do is you can attach them to a point and keep them still, you know. But I don't really think any of the staff with this would work. Like none of those, they're all too much. Maybe a janitor. I mean, maybe you could put a janitor and attach him to it, but he's holding a big old broom, you know. Yeah. Generator, I don't think it really needs one, but if I was doing a balloon one, I probably would. I saw one thing I loved. Oh my god, I loved this. Let me show you this. In fact, we'll build it. I'll probably get rid of it because we haven't really got time to build anything else now, so we'll build it. Acacia. Whoa, where's the little beach ones? There we go. We'll do a beech tree one. Yeah, you're quite nice. Okay, so actually, attaching it to a tree is my own idea, but this is something I saw that I thought was really neat. So we'll put you there. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll probably end up keeping this actually because it's good. Lisa Boom. Need more variation in the staff in the game. Yeah, definitely. Like they really shouldn't. Like the janitors. There's no reason why they shouldn't have had like 5 or 6 skins. You know, different hair, mustache, no mustache, skin tone, that sort of thing. That would have been so easy to do. That would be something I'd like to have seen. Oh wow, that's much bigger than I thought it was going to be. I need a box. I need a small box. Make one using this. Yeah, we can. So okay, put you there and you next to it. Oh, we're not on a building here. Yeah, we're not. Oh, none of this is. Why it worked. You all need to be on the same building to make life a lot easier. There we go. Just about there. So gunmetal type colour. Now I see this kind of stuff in parks all the time. Whether you do or not, you'll have to tell me. But they have little like electrical boxes attached to the trees, and they're usually for like lighting up the trees themselves. Like the trees will have fairy lights all on them and stuff like that. I say parks. I just see this in general, to be honest. I see trees lit up, or trees with power packs on them. I'm trying to find a place where it sits quite nicely. There is where it sits quite nicely. Okay, so, and you are now going to get moved all the way around to there, where you're most likely going to sit right in the middle of the popcorn thing itself. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, let's knock it back a little. That's probably why I didn't put you there in the first place. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're sitting exactly. That's fine though. We can just take you back a bit. Take you back this way. No, we're gonna have to make this work a different way. Let's try that. I've seen this in some parks. Let's do it that way. And they basically plonk this little little pack on there. There we go. That's perfect. So let's move it a little closer now. Does it make sense? That's good. And then so the electricity actually comes up from the ground, but then you can run stuff off the tree. You see, and you run power from it. So we've got our old wires. Cable, I believe they're called, but they're under scenery. Theme Park World just loaded a new vlog. I think I'm going to go now, John. Okay, Jack, sorry, thanks for popping by. But sorry, David, new ride. I don't, mate, it's not. They've not come out yet. They come out on Monday. Shush. Calm your boots. They come out on Monday. We were just here chatting about them tonight. Looking forward to it, though. Very much looking forward to it. Wow, these are so much bigger than I remember them being. Everything's just huge. Huge, I tell you. Huge. All right. There we go. Finally finished my history homework. Bob, what? I know I asked you, but I don't think I saw it. What sort of history was it, pal? There we go. Pop you down. I feel like I want two of you. It gets tricky sometimes when you're carving stuff in. Okay. So we've got you two there. So we've got some electricity coming up to this tree. And then when we want it, we can get it basically. Now this I saw on No Name Landia, and it was one of their guests. I think it was Kindley. Did this, and I loved it. It was such a cool little thing. So I'm gonna rob it. Sorry, it was so good. It needs to be done. Go, you down there. It needs to be a little more. Just need that other end hidden. There we go. So we'll put you there. Yeah, and then we'll do another one of you coming up the other side into where we're going to get power from, which is, oh, annoyingly, in the way of the wheel. Okay, well that's fine. We can adjust that. So let's just take all of this for a second and move it this way slightly. Yeah, there we go. That's okay. Okay. And then we go to our hazard. I'm not sure if it's on here or not. Interview with the ground, basically 1946. Oh, I'm totally lost, sorry. You got loud near the microphone. Sorry. I think my tortoise just shot. Did the tortoise shot? I didn't know. Trying to get more money. Yeah, I think it's going to be worth it. I don't think it's too bad a price. Is it a building piece, has it? Yeah. Whoa. Stuff is just huge in this game. Really is. Alright, so all of this now then, apart from you. Apart from you, I said. No, apart from you. Has to come this way a bit. There we go. Yeah, that's better. How good's this? You can see what I'm doing already, can't you? The select tool's really off tonight. I would just like to select those two pieces there to make them a little bit, yeah, there we go. To make them a little bit more lined up, and a little bit more in the ground. I don't quite see as much of it as that. I mean, that's probably okay. And over a little. There we go. Maybe just tone that yellow down a bit. Make it something a bit more acceptable. Look at that. Now that, like I said before, that is not my idea. I saw Kindley do that with the tape and the wire running. This bit's mine, going into the oak tree, as far as I know. But that's cool. Just had a bowl of popcorn. Oh, nice one. What microphone do I have? I have a Procaster, a Rode Procaster. There you go. It looks like it was made by Ryan. It might have been, yeah. Quid is slang for pound. Sorry, yeah, did somebody say quid? Well, the UK to pound rate is about 1.2 at the moment, but the quoted price US dollars is $12. Yeah, 11. Yeah, it's a bit off, but it always is. Those things always are a little off. There we go. So we now have our little popcorn stand. There goes that. Slightly annoying. I'm going to take the whole thing here and just see if I can knock the path out a bit. I'm not going to be able to, am I? Because it's irritating me a little that the path doesn't sit on it, but that's just because of the, you know, we've got the member of staff here. So I mean, we could put down why is the change tape blue? Well, why not? It doesn't have to be. That's blue, not yellow. Do you know if you can change the username on Discord? Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's an option to do that. I just didn't want it to be yellow. I thought the hazard tape was a bit too intense. It's not really meant to be a hazard tape. It was more just like a rubber. You can buy the like rubber tubes like that. Who the hell disliked? Oh, those people disliked. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good here. We're all friends. Okay, cool. I think I'm probably going to leave it there if you don't mind, folks, because I'm pretty tired. Playcoats should have little popcorn stands with customizable bowls, cups like at Disney. Lots to ask for. But the coastal community are miracle workers. Yeah, but you know, the stuff in the games only goes so far, doesn't it? I think that's turned out really quite nice. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's let me just work a little, just see if I can get a floor piece down. This is only just to have a look at what it looks like on concrete, on a proper floor. There we go. Oh, if we put the tree on it, we're gonna have to find a way of figuring the tree out. Yeah, it's like that. I'm thinking of a thumbnail, to be honest with you. I know it's awful, but that's all I'm thinking of now. Let's just make that thumbnail look good. There we go. Light's better that way. Good. And what did I say? I was just about to do. Oh yeah, we need a way of making the tree work in the ground. So I think there might be a suite we can use. Like a larger one of the that could work. I always struggle to find browns. That's like a brown, isn't it? I mean, it's a bit shiny. But that could work as a patch of dirt that we then add a little bit of detail over the top of. Let's just see if there's something a bit more suitable. I think if anything, it's going to be one of these suites that works. Marshmallow's no good. Biscuit probably be okay if you could recolor it. In fact, if you could recolor that, if you could recolor the middle of it, that would actually be near enough perfect, wouldn't it? That would look so good. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be that one. Let's just drop you down. Yeah, there we go. And let's just move. Oh, I'm on the wrong bit of building here, aren't I? Let's come into here. Do me a favour, John. Say "shart" again, please. He might not have noticed it's blue because he's colourblind. I did. Yeah, I said I wanted it blue. Yeah. Pull the terrain through the. Oh, not messing with terrain because this isn't staying here, and terrain doesn't follow blueprints. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. But not a bad idea. Maybe in the actual park. Maybe in the actual park we can do that. Okay, let's just put you on the right blueprint. There we go. What can we use to go around you very quickly? There's one piece that I always use for this sort of stuff, and it's called concrete. No, it's not called concrete. Yeah, it is called concrete. Where are you? It's in this one. Not you. Stucco coin. There we go. So we'll make you a nice light grey to go with the floor of this one. And then we'll drag you around here. There we go. Go there. And there. And then hopefully we can... no, it doesn't quite want to let us do that, does it? That's a shame. Sometimes it lets you work on the middle of the rotation. Sometimes it doesn't. That's not too bad there. Maybe slightly less. Yeah, there we go. Pretty much. Whoops. Do it again. Hopefully it works now. No, still not. Okay, never mind. Let's try and figure you out where you're going to go. That'll do. Again, because this will probably end up using quite a bit actually. Fancy a pint sometimes? Yeah, love one. Always up for a beer. If you go to Frontier Expo, I'll be there. And I'm considering maybe doing like a bit of a meetup sometime soon. Maybe going to Alton Towers or something. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? I don't want the tree, please. Thank you all. Let's do it from this way. Use, and use. And last one. There we go. Okay, a little bit over the top, but we got there in the end. So let's just select all of them, but not the tree. Drop them down. Raise it a little, I suppose. It does mean that these... Actually, everything... No, I want to be on this one. Everything other than... Yeah, go on then. Everything here... No. This one, there we go. Everything here needs to move back just a little bit more. Oh no. We need to get into these two pieces here. They just will not let me select those. Ah! Right. Why is it? There's something up with these in a big way. It will not let me select them, so forget it. Forget it. The thought's there. Let's just... I think what we'll do. Let's just cheat. Yay! Yay! Oh no, it's sticking out there now. Look. Why can't I pick pieces? There we go. It's going to have to be where it goes to, and then we'll just bring these out. I mean, this can all be tweaked when we actually move it into a correct place anyway. Two selections. What else have I got selected? The old biscuit. There we go. Right, I'm done. Right, okay. Catmill, what did I miss? John T, I don't know if you remember, but a few days ago I said I was doing during a live stream. John T video. I got the job. Oh, fantastic. I'm not doing front of house though. I'll be working in the kitchen. Awesome work. Congratulations. Well, I do remember. Yeah, you're going for a waiting job. But that's great. Working in the kitchen. No worries. It was a burger place, if I remember rightly. Thanks all. And yes, one of the burger place. Yeah, I remember, definitely. Why is there a Planco guy there? Because they're staff. They're manning the store. See? Look at that. Right, very quickly then, I'm going to turn all these back on so I can get my screenshot, and then I am done, because I can still hear Oreo. I can still see Xander. I do that a lot. I still hear Xander mumbling and grumbling. He's obviously not happy about something. So we'll go and see what's going on there. Oh, it's a shame that we can't see the popcorn inside there, but that's not bad. There we go. I'm trying to find the thumbnail for the video, because we always re-upload the thumbnails, you see. Boom. Let's wait for her not to be saying no. There we go. Oh, that was even better then. She leaned a little. Wait for it to stop. Lean, and there. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to save this, first of all. So I'm just going to save it as a park for now. New park save popcorn. I'll add it to a blueprint later on. I'll stick this on the workshop as well. Maybe just the popcorn thing, but I'll stick it on the workshop for later on. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's saved as popcorn. Good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. Hope it's very dead live stream. It's pretty busy. We had over 100 at one point, I think. But, you know, people wander off. No, we didn't have a riot this week. We were pretty chilled. Ariel knows what time it is. Yeah, he's up and about. Look. You all think he's just a picture sometimes, don't you? But thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Here's what I was using for reference, by the way, for the popcorn things. I think we've done a pretty sound job there. Do you not? Do you? Let's have a look. Stick it there. Let's do a versus, side by side versus. There we go. Okay, you can buy it. Oh, I want one. There we go. Crap. Tiny image. There we go. Oh, well, they're all tiny images. Never mind. Okay, well, there you go. You can kind of see what we've done there. I think that's not far off. Like I say, there's we've got the shelf. We've got the it comes out of there. Look, we've got a little gap there for it. Never mind. We've got the machine in there with the wheels. That's pretty. I think that's pretty spot on. Yeah, it's all good. Right, really looking forward to meeting you at Frontier. Yeah, definitely come and say hi. You know what I look like. I don't know what you look like, so please come and say hello. But thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you next week. Until then, we've got some more Planet Coaster coming, Pinewood Hills later in the week. There's some Tropico. He's here as well. What else we got this week? Some more Academia. And maybe a cities later in the week. I'm not too sure off the top of my head. It's all done anyway. It's all gone up. But thank you so much for watching. And hi Spiridly. Hi Spiridly. I'm so really sorry, but I'm just about to finish. But yeah, it's turned out quite nice, hasn't it? Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you next week. Cheers, folks. Good night.